All right, hello, welcome. It's me. Hi, it's Tone, leader of the NFT movement, the NF Tone movement. Hi, hello. Firstly, I'd like to say Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you all for watching the show tonight. A very long show, but a very necessary show. It's going to be a fun time for everyone involved. Speaking of fun times, this man has evaded this talking space for at least a month now. Mr. Aaron, welcome back from hiding. How are you?
Hiding is a strong word to use for someone who has been busy elsewhere, Tone. It's a strong word to use. Very accusatory. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing great.
Oh, that's great.
Well, a good time, yeah.
I'm
It's a
good.
new
Good for you.
year. New year, new NF tone, it's a great time.
Absolutely. Gotta love those NF tones. That's a lie. Anyway. So.
Yeah, so let's hear from you. You told me before that you have a lot to get off your chest. So I'm gonna allow the floor to be yours.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's talk, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen of Honor Bound, let's talk. Let's have a chat. Let's have a sit-down conversation, all right? I'm going to start with the most important thing on my list, because yes, I do have a list, because while I've been gone, a lot of people have wanted to run their mouth for a plethora of different reasons. So let's run down the list. What's the number one most important thing? Hunter Quinn. You said on Twitter it took 195 days between the time that you stepped foot in Honor Bound to winning the world title. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. 195 days from debut to world title. Good job. You've got 7 more days before you lose the Honor Bound World Championship. Grasp on to the last 7 days that you have left, because at the end of it, when Chris Aaron finally stands tall as a world champion, the landscape changes in more ways than one. And all of you are going to want to be here for it. Trust me, it is going to be a wild time, a great time. No one will forget the reign of Chris Aaron when I dethrone your precious new baby fawn growing his legs trying to be something on my brand. That's all I have to say to Hunter Quinn. Be ready. That's it. Up next, I need to talk to the new Dawn. APH, Jack Hunter. Let's lay the groundwork here real quick. First of all, Jack knew exactly what I was doing, and that is why Jack kept his mouth shut. Jack didn't go on Twitter and on Hardmic trying to call me out, trying to say that I was running, trying to say that I was scared of Enigma Soul. Jack knew exactly what was happening. Did I tell him? No, but Jack is smart. Jack knows. Jack understands exactly what was going on. While Jack and APH were here in Honor Bound and I was away, was I here? No. But what was I doing? I was being successful elsewhere. I was taking care of business. I was doing what I had to do. Make a name for myself. Everywhere and anywhere that I so please. That's what I was doing. I wasn't evading Enigma Soul. No. Hell no. What I proved in my absence was that Enigma Soul needs me. He couldn't stop talking about me. Without me, no one here would care about Enigma Soul. It took me ending his life for any of you to care about Enigma Soul. And we'll get to that here in a little bit. Meanwhile, APH, you called this the new dawn? You called this a brotherhood. APH, this was never a brotherhood. This was a business transaction, alright? We shook hands, made a business transaction. We agreed. I'll do what I have to do. You and Jack will make sure no one comes up from behind Chris Aaron and takes him out, because I had a lot of heat. Everyone knew it. Everyone was there. We all saw it. This wasn't a brotherhood. You're not my bro. You're not my friend. You're a business partner. You did your job. I did mine. What were you before you and Jack came with me? What were you? After you got with me, what happened? World championships? Feuds with big names? Tone White talking about your name on Hardmic, wanting to prove what kind of star you were? And what happened after I left? All of a sudden, everyone's talking about the disappointment of APH? Know your place in this business transaction. There is a number one, and there is a number two. Learn it. You got lucky tonight. Good job. Proud of you. Doesn't mean shit. I hope you understand that. I'm not playing this game with you when you want to play some game where you're upset that I was gone. Oh, woe is me, because you know exactly that you needed me way more than I need you. So, either you continue to agree to the terms of the deal or you sit down, shut up, and know your place. Sound like a plan? Good. Thanks. Now, one last thing to cover. The thing you've all been waiting for. Enigma Soul. Welcome home, Enigma. Welcome. With arms wide open. Congratulations. You're back. Isn't that crazy? Who saw that coming? Kids, gather around. Let's hear the story of Enigma Soul and his return. Wow, leading up, you had so many people talking about you way more than before I, took care of business. All of a sudden, you were the talk of the town. God, you're upset with me. You should be happy. People want to see you. People care about you. People are excited for our rematch. They want you to get your hands on me so bad, and when you do, and when you lose, man, they're gonna be so excited. Wow! Isn't it great? You were gone, you had your little Billy Bitch Cakes, Rob Kamen, holding on, hoping to catch some of the relevancy off of me, whooping your ass, whooping his ass, hoping that maybe if he kept your name in his mouth that maybe people would care about him too, and the fact is no one does, and they haven't for months. Oh, or maybe whenever you took notes, from the old Hitman Mafia, or at the time it was the Church, I guess. You took notes from Tone and his guys about how to break arms and legs when you tried to break Jack Hunter's arm. For what? Because you were upset? Or maybe you got your little lapdog yapping everywhere he can in chats and on Twitter. Michael Blackheart wanted to talk. Oh, I knew he was coming back, guys. Wow, I told you. Wow, pay attention. Wow, it's so cool. Because what has Blackheart been doing over on the other show? He's gotta cling to the hottest thing on the other show, because no one gives a shit about Michael Blackheart either. You've got so many people clinging to the coat, hoping to catch some relevancy off of what I've done for you. And the fact is, no one but me is going to benefit off of this. I ended your life. I, Chris Aaron, ended your life, Enigma Soul. I, Chris Aaron, ended your life. You sold your soul to come back from the dead so that you could get your hands on Chris Aaron, because Chris Aaron ended your life. You can sell your soul all you want, Enigma, but the fact is that your ass belongs to me. Because I am going to continue to beat you down time and time and time and time again. You and everyone else, you can't stop me. Because I am Chris Aaron, and I am on a different level from every single one of you on this show. I've proved it week after week after week after week after week after week after week. Established stars, debuts, everyone has dropped, have bent the knee, have moved out of the way of the march of the Death General. And Enigma, you will do it again. That is all I have to say. That's everyone. That's all my notes. I'm done. Next week, I'm going to win the world title. Then, I'm going to stomp out Enigma Soul once again. Then, APH, get your ass ready. Because nobody gets to pretend to be something bigger than me in my absence. Nobody. Not you. Definitely not you. Jack? I'll go get anything you want with you anytime. Coffee, tea, whatever. You're cool. I like you. Anyway, Tone, that's it. Go on with your rest of your show.
I am, I'm going to say it, Aaron. That's what I wanted to hear. You talk about how you want to be a world champion and you want to be the guy to represent the brand. That's the Aaron I've always wanted. I didn't like the methods of how you got there, but that's what I wanted. So now that I have it, I expect you to do what you need to do next week. Now, I have heard everything from you, Mr. Aaron. I appreciate that sentiment. I love it. I like to hear it. Now, and I will have APH respond to you later on in the show. But who I want to speak to right now is Mr. Thomas Starr. Mr.
Hello,
Starr.
Tone.
Hello.
Happy New Year!
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying Happy New Year. You can carry on.
Wow, look at this. Such a nice talent. I pluck you from the bowels of obscurity with a recommendation from Ryan Swift. And you come in, you're very nice and friendly. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Pretty great. So, tonight you fought Rob Kamen. And now you used a baseball bat.
Now.
We don't have many. We don't really do rules down here in Honor Bound. So I just want to know why a baseball bat and why the Rob Kamen?
You know what, Tone? I don't know what came over me, but you know what? 2022 is a new year, and it's something that you need to cement yourself in. But look, 5 years in the making. I have waited for that match. 5 years in the making. Me and Rob Kamen have just circled around each other. Never met face to face. I wanted that first match to be something that's remembered. Thomas Starr goes outside of the ring and grabs a baseball bat and just starts hitting home runs. And then I basically got the duck. I lost. I'm pretty sure that's the terminology for it. When you don't hit anything in baseball, you go straight out. I'm pretty sure you get the duck, and the little song comes on. I don't know. But look, over the period that we had off, I've been watching the notorious British show, The Peaky Blinders, and in that, it's a very good show. Very good show. Nothing like the D'Amelio show. That shit's trash. But in that show, Tone, they give people bullets with a name on to decide that they want to go after them, that they want to start a war against them. Unfortunately, I didn't get my TV title match. It's been prolonged. But people are pushing in front. Mike Angel pushes in front. And you know what, APH? I feel bad for you, fam, because you've been pushed in front of since God knows when. It's about time that I start taking my opportunities. The last time I was on here, I said, I am done pussyfooting around. And tonight, Josh Wolf, I'm pretty sure lost.
Yep, sure did.
So, when's my chance? And I'm pretty sure I just messed up. I meant the North American title. So, yeah.
So
I'm
you said
waiting.
that you were just going to take your chances. You took a chance with Rob Kamen and you lost.
Oh, I know I lost, Tone. But there's so many more opportunities. Don't forget, I've only just came through the door. And I've faced people like Rob Kamen. You know what? I heard commentary tonight saying that I needed to win this match. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But it's all about playing the long game. And that's all I'm doing here. I'm just waiting for my opportunity. And as soon as that opportunity knocks, as I just mentioned, you will have a bullet with your name on. And it's time to go to war.
All right. I like that. I like hearing that. So I'm going to talk to Rob Kamen now. You heard what he had to say, Rob. What is your response? Oh, okay. Well, that's random. Well, I guess he isn't. So instead of going shooting to Mr. Rob, I guess his microphone's acting up. So we're gonna move on quickly, and then we'll come back to Rob. Let's go to the new North American champion, Richie Rose. Richie, firstly, congratulations for ending the 105-day reign of Josh Wolf. Secondly, you just heard what Thomas Starr said. Do you have a response? And twofold. Also, how do you feel about winning the championship?
It sure as hell feels nice. It feels like a way around, you know. Because it's Summer Series, I didn't end up so lucky as I was tonight. Because I didn't fight. I didn't fight up against Thomas Starr. I mean, I didn't fight up against Thomas Starr in general, but I didn't fight up against Josh Wolf at Summer Series with the same fire that I had tonight because I had something to prove. Because at the time, I know people don't like history checks, but I'll do it anyway. At Summer Series, I was fighting on the side of COH, and I was just wrapped up in my mind because in my mind, I thought I had already made it because I was on the only side of COH of some of the cruiserweights in order to make it to the start of the tournament and then end the tournament. However, yeah, that got to my head and I ended up losing. I had a lot to prove coming tonight. And there was no shortage of fight that I saw in Josh Wolf in his eyes whatsoever, but I had to bring more, and I did bring more. Because that's all I needed to do. After the break between Summer Series and the break, I need to change something. So, hit up the Ammo Dojo a couple times, have a couple friends there, and I sure as hell improved, and I'm glad that I did. You know, it was unexpected in order for me to come back to Honor Bound the way I did, but I'm sure as hell happy that I that I have this championship now and that I've proven myself. And there's no disrespect towards Josh Wolf whatsoever. He fought his ass off day in and day out in order to get 105, but I plan to beat that just that little bit more. And to answer your second question about Thomas Starr and what he had to say, well, you're going to have to play the long game a little longer than that. Just for me. Just for my taste, really. Because, look, I've heard of Thomas Starr. In a past life, I was in the same room as Thomas Starr. In a past life, I say. And he's a good wrestler, he's a good talker. but there sure as hell is going to be more than just playing the long game in order to just say that you deserve an opportunity and you have to wait for your opportunity. You have to earn your opportunity from what I recall. I've had to for a while, actually. So, yeah. Man, you may be in the line, but you may have to put up a couple steps before you get to me immediately. Just because Josh Wolf lost doesn't mean that the standards of this championship lower to you. Sorry to say that, but that's not how that works here. Because I'm sure as hell looking to prove myself here, since it's a return, and I got a title off bat. And I have no plan of stopping right now. So yeah, you're going to have to run up the ladder a little bit quicker, buddy.
That's wonderful. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for all the challengers that you'll have to face. And speaking of challengers, I know there is one man that has had a couple chances back at that championship, and one that I know wants another shot, and we'll get to him later because I'm going to actually put him on the hot seat. But Rob Kamen, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so wonderful. So you heard what Thomas Starr said. Essentially, he's using you as an example, and he's not going to sit around and just kind of, let chances fly away at the, let chances kind of fly away. So, what do you have to say in response to him?
Well, first and foremost, it was a pleasure for me to share the ring with him finally. But secondly, I just want to make this clear. I'm nobody's stepping stone. I'm nobody's footstool, whatever you want to call it. He could say how he feels about me, but just like he's working to climb that ladder, so am I. The only difference is I'm looking to climb that ladder a little bit quicker than everybody else. God knows how many times I've came close to winning a championship here, and I'm not about to slow down for anyone.
That's good. Now, what do you have to say, Mr. Kamen, as someone who hasn't had a lot of title opportunities enter their grasp? What do you have to say about our new North American champion, Richie Rose?
I have quite a history with that man, and honestly, well deserved. Congrats to him. And if given the opportunity at that belt, just know I'm not going to come half-stepping. I'm not going to come at less than 200%, not even 100.
That's great. That's great to hear. And I know you're interested in the World Championship. Everyone is. If you aren't, you're either, dumb or you're not paying attention or you're just wasting the spot. So what do you have to say to our brand new World Heavyweight Champion, Hunter Quinn? A unexpected World Heavyweight Champion, Hunter Quinn.
I was just about to say it was very unexpected, but congrats to him. He climbed that ladder. He didn't quit. And now he's our new World Heavyweight Champion. But same to him.
Now that sounded like a little bit of sounded like you were gritting your teeth when you were saying that. Seems a little.
Obvious, huh?
I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you a little jealous of Hunter Quinn's quick ascent to the World Championship? As someone who has been here for years now, are you a little jealous of the fact that Hunter Quinn has only been here for a few months and is already world champion before you and tag champ? Like, I just want to. What are your true unfiltered opinions?
What was it that obvious? Kinda, sorta, but I'm holding my fire on that.
No. This is a safe space for you to be honest. Let's hear it. I want the Rob Kamen who isn't gonna pussyfoot around a question. If you're a man like you say you are, you'll give me the actual answer. So, Are you jealous that Hunter Quinn is world champion before you?
Yes. Yes, I am jealous that Hunter Quinn got to the world title before me. Yeah,
Now,
I'm just
what?
gonna.
Now, what feelings does that muster up inside you? Like, because it sounds like it's not just anger.
It's not just anger. It's disappointment in myself that I've been just playing around my opportunities instead of doing what Hunter did. He saw the opportunity and he grabbed it. So you're right. It isn't just anger. I'm disappointed that I allowed someone to take an opportunity I feel I worked hard for. But I'll tell you this, I'm not making that mistake again. So Hunter Quinn, speaking to you personally, first off, respectfully and unrespectfully, congratulations. Secondly, I'm coming for you. I don't care who I have to go through to get to you, but I'm coming for you and I'm coming for that title. And if I do get the opportunity to face you for that belt, you will see why they call me Die Hard.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear. That's great. Love that. So, another man that I wanted to hear from regarding the North American title and the world titles, Mr. Jeremy Barmore. Mr. Barmore, you are
How's it
quite
going,
an
Tone?
interesting
How's it going?
fellow. It's going great. You're quite an interesting fellow. What are your opinions on new North American champion Richie Rose and new world heavyweight champion Hunter Quinn? Honest, unfiltered opinion.
Well, something, man. Richie coming back and winning the North American Championship. Everybody knows that I, as well, have a very storied history with one Richie Rose. Well, as far as tag team wrestling goes. And him finally being the person to take Josh Wolf to the limit, winning the North American Championship. I mean, I'm happy for him. I always am happy for him, and I respect him and everything. It kind of angers me because I tried at first and did not succeed, but at the same time, at this point, he did. He pulled it off. He won. Much respect to him. Hunter, a small bit of me. This is just the humility trying to override the competitiveness that I have. Many months ago, before the Platonic tournament happened, I looked Hunter Quinn dead in his eyes and I told him he wasn't even winning the thing. I looked at him and I told him I didn't think he was going to make it out of the first round. And he went on and beat everybody and is now the world champion. So, just this once, I say congratulations. And I'm happy that you beat Carter Blackwell to win the title after you said you were going to do it. You said you were going to do all this, and you did it. So congrats to you on that. All right, now the humility side of myself is done. Now I'm just completely going at it. Dude, the fact is, whether you are Richie Rose or whether you are Hunter Quinn, y'all need to realize real quick that you are looking at the eyes of somebody that is dying to get singles championship gold back around his waist. I haven't held a singles title up in this mug since March. And it kills me every single day that I don't. I've been the hardest working individual that has been here for almost 3 years now. Now, I'm not one of those guys to sit up here and talk about, I deserve this, I deserve that. No. because I always work hard for what I do. I mean, hence the name. But at the same time, I mean, I still haven't had my shot of the World Heavyweight Championship yet. And I feel like I've done enough that I should have had it. So, regardless of who comes out as world champion between Hunter Quinn and Chris Aaron, fact of the matter is, I'm coming for the world title. If the line is drawn to Richie Rose, then you best believe I'm coming after the North American Championship. If you have a singles championship, you best believe you got the biggest target drawn on your chest. And I'm going to put my foot through your chest and stomp your heart out. I'm going to be champion again. A whole lot sooner than any of you boys will even expect it.
Look at that. That's what we like to hear. The competitiveness is fantastic. Love to hear it. And I'm excited because that means the competition is fierce. And speaking of fierce competition, let's move on to the tag team division real quick. Mr. Donovan Frost. Firstly, welcome back.
Thank
Secondly,
you.
you defeated your first night as a contracted Honor Bound wrestler, defeated the tag team champions, which
That is
grants
true.
you a tag team title shot at Resurgence. So, what do you have to say about being back on Honor Bound? And then what do you have to say to New Dawn?
First off, I do want to apologize in advance for Huey not being here tonight. You know, everything's fine with him. He'll be back at some point, hopefully next week. So for right now, it's just me. But I think I can easily speak for the both of us when I say that it feels so damn good to be back in Honor Bound. Like I mentioned before, it's been a great time over in COH, and on top of that, I'm glad that I got to have that last match with you yesterday, my farewell match in COH. Felt pretty bittersweet, but I'm just happy to and it's like I mentioned before. I don't even say we're back in Honor Bound. I just say we're back home. Because this is the brand that made Even Flow. And, I mean, you can even look at it. Like you said, our very first night as contracted members of the Honor Bound roster, we beat New Dawn. We beat the tag team champions. And now, Resurgence, we're going to be tag team champions again. It's pretty much like we never even left.
That's great. That's great. Now, what do you have to say directly to APH?
APH. Oh man, there's a lot that I'm sure is running through APH's mind, especially with the stuff that Chris Aaron said to him earlier today, well, earlier tonight. I'm just wondering where APH's head is at now. You know, not only the fact that all the stuff that Chris said to him, but also the fact that last week he was the reason New Dawn lost because Huey made him tap out. So not only that, I'm not just wondering what's going through APH's mind. I'm wondering what's going through Jack Hunter's mind now. Maybe he's thinking, "Oh, APH, he's gonna tap out again, and we're gonna lose the titles because of him." Or maybe APH is thinking, "I'm going to make sure that we keep those belts by any means, but Jack's probably gonna cost us." I'm pretty sure a lot of things are running through their mind right now, but what's running through my mind and I'm sure what's running through Huey's mind, is we're going to go into Resurgence. We're going to make them tap out again, or we'll just pin them. Either way, at the end of the day, at the end of Resurgence, Even Flow is going to walk out with the gold yet again. And we're going to show exactly why we are the best damn team in Honor Bound history.
I love that. I love that. Love the energy. It's very, very fierce. Fun, fresh, fierce. Let's hear from Mr. APH. APH, you've had a lot of things said to you tonight. A lot of things you've heard. A lot of things you've had to ingest. The floor is yours to respond.
Thank you for that, boss. Forgive me, I don't exactly have an entire list, like Christopher did, but I will make sure to get to everything in due time. First of all, let's just get this out of the way first. Donovan, welcome back. You and Huey are 100% right. I lost to you guys, alright? I tapped out. I admit that. It happens a lot. But the bottom line is, when the chips are in the front of the table, when everything is on the line, when those tag team titles are at stake, you said by any means necessary, you couldn't have said it any better than me. I will, not Jack, not Aaron, I will make sure that those tag team championships stay around my waist. Because at the end of the fucking day, I can care less about Jack. I can care less about Aaron. This whole New Dawn bullshit is dead. So, even if you do win the tag team titles by some sort of a miracle, I won't even be too angry about it. Which brings me to my supposed business partner? No. You said a lot of truths in your statement, Christopher. You said that me and you, the only reason we came together was because of a business relationship. And you're right. At first, it was like that. It was a handshake. We agreed that you will look out for me, I will look out for you, Jack will look out for both of us, we look out for each other. And we all agreed that as the New Dawn, we dominate. And we did. However, you said a lot of lies, my friend. Let me open this up because you opened this door. So, Tone, if you're mad at me for this, please don't be angry at me. Point your fingers directly to him. He opened this door. I'm just walking right through it. He said he took his breaks so he can be a household name elsewhere, just so we can get his name out there, right? Motherfucker, I just won a world championship in the company I was in. Even without Honor Bound. Antichrist, Kingpin, Armageddon, it doesn't fucking matter. People know my name simply by 3 goddamn initials. The minute you hear APH is on the marquee, everyone wants to go and see. I've been that way since day fucking one I stepped into this company. From the minute Breon Johnson took a chance on a kid from Brooklyn, New York, and Tone saw me, and he picked me for When Worlds Collide, I was already the household name. All I needed was just a few years to marinate with the best in the business, and guess what? I would be a main event player, right? I mean, let's look at the facts. You said before we came together I was nothing, right? Last I checked, before we came together, I shocked the world at Summer Series and won the World Heavyweight Championship against Devlin O'Brien. Cashing in Games of the Galaxy, shocking the world, and ending the season COH World Champion with an honor-bound contract. Imagine that. The first one to do it, right? Tone, I think you remember this. Chris Aaron had the Games of the Galaxy, right? What did he do with it? What did he do with it?
He cashed in against me and lost, actually.
Oh, he lost! That's fucking hilarious! Which is basically the story of your whole damn career. You want to come and say that everyone's trying to leech off of your name to be relevant? Let me tell you something. You, after I lost to you earlier in the year, before I got the briefcase, you were just kicked to the curb by motherfucking Tone White in the national championship match, I do believe, right? It was Rumble in the Jungle, and you got kicked to the curb by Tom. You got replaced by somebody who's not even here anymore. He's garbage, you're garbage, and by the time I got to you, you were nothing but a man who had one fluke win against Enigma Soul and drove a car into an ocean. You tried to leach your name on the guys like Rob Kamen, and you tried to make Jack Hunter feel like shit every single fucking week. Matter of fact, for a number of weeks, since you couldn't win shit, that was the only thing you could say. Oh, I may have lost my match, but guess what, Jack? You lost, you can't hang. The only reason people started realizing who you really were, the only reason you started winning was when you associated with me. I brought you into the New Dawn. I made you something. Yeah, after we got together, I lost my title. And I lost my way. I ended up having to reinvent myself. But you know something, Chris? Throughout that entire ordeal, I never lost sight of who the fuck I really was. You have. See, when I first met you, you were the man that nobody can tell no to. People said they wanted to fight you, you jumped to the fucking chance. Now I see you fucking running away from a nigga goddamn soul. He shows up as sacrifice, tells you I'm still alive, and for weeks on end, no one heard of you. No one saw you. Only took me beating Enigma in a steel cage match tonight for you to show up in Jack Hunter's corner. And that's kind of funny. Jack apparently knew everything, but you didn't tell me. Where's the trust, huh, brother? Where's the trust at? And the funny thing is, if you think that just because I beat Enigma Soul in that cage tonight means anything, that you're supposedly safe, I got news for you. After I shook that man's hand, he told me, this isn't over. He's coming for you, brother. And I heard you say that you'll be world champion and this is your year. My friend, that lies the problem. You said that shit last season. You said that shit to Carter Blackwell. Remember? The tournament? You said Carter Blackwell would fade away and you would be the world heavyweight champion, the champ that everybody could be proud of. It was talked about for a long time. Can Chris Aaron finally get the big one? And you lost. You couldn't hang. Now, 10-0. And now all of a sudden you feel the need to go challenge Hunter Quinn for the world championship. You're going to lose that too. And then, when Enigma Soul's done with you, you got to come back to me. Back to the one man you cheated. Back to the one man you fucking screwed. Because I fucking sacrificed who I was just to make sure I had your back. That's something you don't understand, Chris. You and Jack both said, APH's struggles wasn't a New Dawn problem. It was an APH problem. You turned your problems with Enigma Soul into a situation that me and Jack had to clean up while you went on your vacation. Boggles my mind. It really does. So, here's how I'm going to solve this. I'm going to sit back next week and watch you fail again after doing something that you couldn't do for your entire career that I did in 1 year and Hunter Quinn did in almost 6 months. And then, I'm going to sit back, popcorn in hand, and watch Enigma Soul tear you the fuck apart. And then once that's done, whether Jack wants to have my back or not, and quite frankly, I can give a fuck about that English prick, it's me and you, my friend. Because, I got a whole lot of anger deep inside of my heart right now, and I really want to smack you upside the fucking head. But I'm going to hold back for now. But I'm going to warn you this. The minute me and you come face to face in this ring, a new t-shirt's going to be made. It's not going to be made, Aaron killed Soul. It'll be saying, APH killed Aaron's career, which is something Tone White should have did a long time ago. You can thank me later, Tone. Because once Quinn's done, and once Soul is done, I'm going to get rid of this leash for you. And then he'll be gone in the obscurity for good. I'm out of here.
Good luck, bitch.
Oh, well then, that got aggressive. Speaking of aggressive, Mr. Enigma Soul, you've heard a lot about what was going on tonight between these men, and I know your focus is see what I did there, solely set on Chris Aaron, knowing he has a world championship match next week. What do you have to say to him?
Oh, let me check this. That him, I'm sorry, but I don't remember his selling my soul to the devil. And I don't see Aaron's name on my ass cheek because why? Why would I do so? Why would I have his name on? I mean, Aaron, he has a world title matchup. Yeah, that's congratulations. Congratulations to him. But that's not gonna stop me from getting putting these paws on him. My focus is on him. The world title, that would be a big hell. That would be a big consolation prize right there. But my focus is to tear Aaron apart. I want Aaron's head on my fucking wall. I want his head planted right here, right there in my living room. I can just sit there and just look at it. Probably throw some chips at it too. Maybe he probably sit there and drool or whatever. And then I don't know. Maybe I'll just sit there and just hold that world championship if he wins it. If he wins it, I'll take it from him. I'll take it from him and take his head at the same goddamn time. See, this man thinks that he ended my life. Well, hell, you must have did a piss poor. You must have had a piss poor answer to that, just like you did a piss poor job of doing that too. Looks like you probably just pissed down your leg, like you was just getting hit on the field or something. I don't know. I think you just like to piss yourself. Wasn't there a shirt that was made a long time ago about that too? I think so. It might be. But Aaron, I'm letting you know this. You can sit here and say that my ass belongs to you and all this kind of bullshit. You can get biblical all you want. But at the end of the day, I'm going to kill you. So let me help you kill you. Because motherfucker, I'm going to motherfuck you, Chris Aaron. I'm going to motherfuck you to death. I'm going to put the death in Death General once I motherfuck you, friend. Because I'm not, my focus ain't going to be, my focus is going to be solely on you. Tonight, like APA said, me and him, we was, the whole entire matchup, that was just a warm up. I needed to not let myself get distracted by the streets. But you get a big head for yourself. You got so big to the point that you gonna let yourself get distracted. You let yourself get distracted by all this fame and fortune. Man, you already sold your soul to the devil and probably have a relationship with him too. I just sat there and I rip his head off and then just don't piss all over him. But see, you, Aaron, nor heaven or hell is going to help you. You, my friend, you're going to have all the time to think about it. I'm done with you. You can say that your soul is up for an auction. I'm the first one that's in line to make sure that your ass gets so much pain when I get my hands on you. I'm gonna drag your body all over this goddamn arena. I will drag your whole entire body all over this goddamn city while riding my motorcycle. I'll chain your ass up and then beat you to a living pulp. I'm going. I don't care how I do it. I don't care what happens between you and Hunter Quinn. I don't care if you do win that world title. If you do, that's more props to you. I'll take that from you also. But at the end of the day, Aaron, your head is going to be mounted right there on my beautiful. And I'm going to sit there and blow you up sky high like you should have done in the first place. See, I ain't going to piss down my leg. I ain't going to piss down my leg and I ain't going to shit myself. That's what you going to do. I get my hands. You better
Well,
you better hope and pray. You better pray to whatever God you believe in, because once I'm done, Tone ain't gonna save you. Nobody's gonna save you.
wow. That was very violent. And, also very expected. Speaking of which, let's get down to the two men that are going to close the show tonight. Firstly, because Swift lost his match tonight, let's hear from the man who watched him lose. Will Steele.
What's up, fam?
What's up, man? How's it
What's
going?
going on? Happy New Year, fam.
Happy New Year. So, let's talk about the last time we all spoke. You laid out some very ugly truths for Mr. Swift, and he did the same to you. Now you saw him lose tonight. What do you think about where he's at and where and what's happening with him?
I'm not the type of guy to kick a dude while he's down. I wouldn't say that I'm laughing or anything like that, but I think more of I'm disappointed in Swift. I really am because
Disappointed. Why's that?
you saw it, like you saw the match. The boy was a different breed. That wasn't Ryan Swift from old. That was a tiger out there on the hunt. He wasn't out there to wrestle. He was out there to attack, maul, and claw his way to the top. That was a guy looking to prove a point, and his point fell through. And it's sad, really, because that's all he's been doing, trying to prove a point, trying to get back all the fans he lost, all the fans that's not behind him, and he just can't do it. He comes so close, but can't get it done, and it's
And why do
hurtful.
you
It
think
really
it is that
is,
he can't get it done?
because he's
What do you think is stopping him from getting it done?
him. He doesn't want to accept that he's just not the guy. He wants to accept that he got what it takes, but he doesn't. He lost his. He lost steps. He wants to keep going like he's unstoppable. You got stopped by a dude no one expected to win the title. I didn't. No offense. No offense, yo. Good for you, Quinn. But I honestly didn't expect it. But you got beat by a guy that you claim that he beat you twice. Twice, Swift. This is 0-2, fam. What is there, fam? You gotta understand your faults here. Understand that you're not me. You're
Oh,
not. And that's not, don't say, oh, this is not a shot. It's not. It's just the bloody truth. It really is. Because I bring out the best in everybody. And Swift got to understand, I'm not here to embarrass him. I'm here to make him the best version of himself. And he is too selfish, too arrogant, and too full of himself to see that I'm really trying to better him. It's that simple. It really is.
interesting. Mr. Swift, your response.
Alright. Well, here we go again, Will, with you disrespecting me once again, you know. Why am I surprised at this point? I just shouldn't be. And, you know, let me tell you something, Will. Don't come in here and act like you know me. Don't act on here like you've been my friend for years and you just know me so well that wasn't the same Ryan Swift. Oh, I know what's wrong with you. You don't know me. You don't know me at all. You don't even try to know me. No, you don't know anything, and tonight... I lost to Harlequin again. Does it drive me a little bit insane? Yes, it does. Does everything going on lately drive me a little bit over the wall? Yes, it does, because I'm sitting here right now and I really, really just want to punch something. But I have to contain it, because, you know, I'm a head level guy, you know. I'm not usually an angry person, but sometimes it's just hard to hold things back. Harlequin, you were the better man tonight. Congratulations, you deserve to hold that honor bound championship, and good luck in your defense against Chris Aaron. But, Will, I feel like you shouldn't really be coming out here and talking about my wins or being on a different level when you've only had one match in your return. I mean, excuse me, aren't you the guy that said, oh, I'm back full-time, guys, but you've had one match and suddenly you think you're better than me. I've been doing this all year round, buddy. I've been doing this in the years that you had off. You had years off and you had one match and you think you were on a better level than me. No, why don't you get in the ring and prove something, because you've had one win. Why don't you try to get another? Why don't you step in the ring? Why don't you grab your balls and get in the ring?
Mr. Steele, before you answer, accepted. He will wrestle next week.
And do you know what, Tom? Why don't you give him Harlequin? Why don't you give him Harlequin, since he wants to judge me for my loss? Let's see how he does against the champion. Why not?
Mr. Steele, what do you think?
I don't mind it.
Okay. Done.
But just know that I'm going to be out there to have a nice front row seat to watch your ass lose, so I can laugh at you and say, ha 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 ha, who do you think you are now, Will? So good luck with that. Good luck with that, Will.
I welcome you down there. I have been nothing but supportive to you. I really have. You think my words are harsh and discrediting you? I'm sorry. I'm just speaking the truth. You came on very aggressive when you got on the mic. Don't you see the change in your demeanor that's happening right now? Don't you see?
Yeah, I mean, as future world heavyweight champion myself, Will, I, as someone that deals with him on a regular basis because of the fact that he is my boss, Eric Rowe, thinks he fucking runs what I do. His demeanor is changing ever since Team Perk Angle kind of, you know.
What do you mean my demeanor? I'm the same old person. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not more aggressive or anything. I feel like I'm the same kind of guy, you know. I'm getting a lot of shit from a lot of people at once, and it's very, very hard to take in sometimes. You need to understand that. I am just trying to do what is right, but I keep getting disrespected by little bitches like Will over here, little bitches like you, and little bitches like Team Perk Angle. And quite frankly, I'm getting a little bit sick of it. I'm getting very sick of it. And do I want to punch all of y'all in the face right now? Yes, I motherfucking do. But I'm gonna tear it back. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. I'm going to calm down because I am a happy guy. I love the people, and Will, as much as I want to punch you in the face, I'll save it for another time whenever you have the balls to get in the ring with me. Because quite frankly, I am sick of looking you in the face.
In fact, next week, after the match with Hunter Quinn, we will meet in the ring. You two will meet each other face to face in the ring. And you two, and we will sign, you two will sign a contract that you all cannot touch each other until the pay-per-view. Actually, we're not calling them that anymore, until the premium live event.
Oh, stop yourself. Jesus Christ.
You all cannot touch each other until the Resurgence Premium Live event. We will sign that next week.
Okay, listen, I don't care whether it's a normal show, a premium live event, a pay-per-view, or an X-rated video. I don't really care at this point. Will, I don't care if it's in the ring, I don't care if it's outside, hell, it could even be in your bedroom, I don't give a damn at this point. Wherever it comes, wherever it is, I am gonna whip your ass, alright? I will sign a contract, that's fine, I'll wait. But I don't want to wait that long, Tone. I really want this guy in the ring. I don't care where it is. I want this guy in the ring.
Well, we'll make it official.
Just
you versus Will still at Resurgence. one-on-one, face-to-face. You all will have the match that you've been waiting to have. How's that?
This is the first good decision you've made in a long time.
Oh, wow.
And that's me being honest, because you signed this guy back for some reason. But I'm very happy you signed this on for the premium live event, Tone White. Very happy with that. And with that being said, Will, when you sign that contract, you're signing away your life. Because at Resurgence in Texas, this will be your first pay-per-view, premium live event back, and I'm gonna whip your ass and take you back to the shithole you came from.
Wow.
See, here you go again.
Hurt my heart,
Here
actually.
you go again.
I don't care about your goddamn
very...
heart. You don't have a heart at this point. It's black. It's a black heart. You have no soul. No one gives a damn anymore because you don't give a damn about these people. You don't give a damn about me. I'm sick of you. I am sick of you, and I'm sick of you.
You need to calm your
I could cry.
You need to be more calm.
Well, do you have any tissues?
No, but I do have a comment. May I comment on these?
Yes, please.
May I comment? Yes. This anger you have boiling up inside. I like it. Keep it. At Resurgence, you get to have all that. It'll be a therapy session between me and you. Because regardless how you want to see it, you need me. You need me. Ever since I got back into this company, people been happy to see me. Fans are happy to see me. You're not. And it's because you don't want to understand the truth. That you're a selfish, jealous person. You're jealous that the fans don't like you, but they like me. You're jealous that the people don't see you as you are, but they see me. I don't understand this hatred. I have not shown nothing but told you how to help yourself, how to reserve, and how to do everything. But you take it as me disrespecting you. This is me trying to help you. And if you're not going to take it verbally, then gladly. But understand this. It's not me that needs this match. It's you. You need this match more than I ever need. But honest enough, I don't see you as an opponent. But at Resurgence, I will make you into that. I'll bring out the tiger. I'll bring out the savage I've been seeing these past weeks. I want you to bring everything, every single ferocious bone you have. That Swift I saw last night, I want that. Because you was very brutal. You was very honest. And you was bloodthirsty. Bring it. Let it happen. Because afterwards, it's me. I'm the real deal. I make people better just by stepping in the ring. And I will either make you the best version of Ryan Swift or the piece of shit everybody else sees you as. Regardless of the result, you will become better than what you are or flop like the others. We just have to see what you are. If you want to prove it, then prove it. That's all I gotta say. All respect to you. By the way, did you get you keep saying I'm a bad guy. I sent you Christmas cards and New Year's cards. Greetings.
Your card sucks. You got that from the $1 store, man. Don't even lie to me. Don't even lie to me.
I got that from Walmart. I don't understand.
I'm not a Walmart guy. I'm a Kmart guy, okay? Walmart, you know that.
Kmart's going out of business. You should be thankful. I didn't get nothing back for you, but yet
why would I buy you something? You're impossible to shop for. All you like is really expensive gold. What am I supposed to get you? A diamond ring for a guy that hates me?
Bro, just get me a Reese's cup. I love the peanut butter.
No, that's for me. I bought myself Reese's cups. They're really good, and I'm not giving you any.
Remember when I said you were selfish? This is proving my point.
Oh, I'm selfish. There's the one that says, oh, you should buy me something for Christmas. I thought it was about giving. But no, I'm the bad guy because I didn't give you any gifts, all right? You didn't ask for anything.
You're the bad guy. You're the bad guy because we are on Honor Bound, but yet every single Hardmic you promote the D'Amelio show. Where's Honor Bound's revenue for this? Are we getting money back for that? Or is it just you coming in pocket? I just want to understand that logic.
Well, let me tell you. First of all, the D'Amelio show is a fantastic show that airs on Hulu every single week. Actually, you can watch it on demand right now. I've been watching the series over and over again. D'Amelio show is an A+ show, and honestly, I'd rather watch that than any of your matches anymore, if I'm being honest with you. Honestly, the D'Amelio show is very entertaining. Yes, I may make a little bit of money, but honestly, it's a great show. Check it out.
I'll make money though. That's my question. I see you kind of answered it because obviously we're not. So
it's not that much money. It's a little bit, but I like the show.
Selfish man, you are. But Tone, this is your show. Let's bring it back to you.
Thank you. I'm just trying to stop my heart from breaking from my best friend telling me that I don't have one.
You totally have one.
Thank you.
Watch the D'Amelia show and get one.
Premium live events, everyone. So, we will see. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining us for the first show of the new year. Next week, we have a big one, too. So, good fight, good night. Don't forget those termites. Ryan Swift is kind of nice. See you next week.